got our pizza. It might be cold now. Took a while. Pizza, and we're just gonna use this footage, this stream footage, to review the videos that have been made about the whole Stalcraft stuff. The reason it's going to be just a stream recording, just re-uploaded as a video, is because I have really been putting off making all of this stuff. Yeah, I have written down in a notebook like outlines, overviews, and shit on like points to address in the video, but like I've done that for many things in the past and just never got to making the video. So it's probably just gonna be easier to make a video off or just upload a video of the stream. And then if later down the line it's possible to re-upload it, it probably won't be needed to be re-uploaded. But if later down the line it's possible to, do better editing or stuff like that, we'll do some editing because there's gonna be no editing. It's just gonna be a VOD re-upload. It's gonna be some rambling, but we have 3 videos here. We have the original, the biggest cheater in Stalcraft video from Tendy. We have the second video from Vinny about the cheating problem, where he addresses the copyright striked video, which was copyright striked. Pretty sure it was the same day we copyright striked this video, and then talked about it to Dr. Nevermore, where he says DMCAing Tendy wouldn't have been a good idea, or it wasn't a good idea, and getting into the legal stuff would be too much of a problem. It would be too much of an issue to really get through, and that's why the DMCA was lifted, retracted. And yesterday said something about like DMCAing him again because of how much like hate people were bringing over to the stream from from the video, or from other people, maybe from this this video or this other video. Oh no, maybe this video where he addresses this copyright strike, and people maybe are just seeing it now, and that's what's causing them to flood over to the YouTube. But basically, just gonna try to clear the air here because it's just kind of want to get past the whole misinformation thing. There's a lot of misinformation right now that's going around. There's a lot of misinformation about some of these issues. For example, right here, you can see that the Reddit post says cheater only gets a 3-day ban. Pretty sure if Tendy ever said that, that was wrong. If Tendy never said that, the person that posted this was wrong. But yeah, we're gonna go through, react to all this stuff, and then that's just going to be the react. So that's going to be one video. This is going to be one video. We're gonna cut it, and then like we'll cut it short. Okay, we're gonna do it. Basically, not gonna do any editing. Just gonna upload the VOD and probably restart the VOD for another video. The second video that's going to be made after this will not just be a live react. It's going to be we'll actually get off. We'll actually stop the stream, type out everything that Tendy has said, like in a script, so we can read over it and give the other point of view, because this person right here said he doesn't understand why we have to show this notepad, which would be here. It would be here. This timeline. This timeline had to be written because people seem to not understand the a bunch of things. People just didn't understand the timeline of how the entire shit went down. And also for people that are posting transphobic stuff in the YouTube comments and aren't getting a reaction, your reaction is, or the reaction that you're looking for is not going to be given to you. So if you're trying to be a bigot just because you're mad, sucks to suck. If you're trying to be a bigot just because you are a bigot, then sucks to suck. I'm pretty sure the rest of the community is better than that, hopefully. All right, so we're gonna start reacting with Tendy's video, then we're gonna do Vinny's video, then we're going to do this guy's Trisp's video. And probably might pause a couple times just to like address some of this stuff if it's not able to be addressed like in that moment. Honestly, okay. Also, just rather probably not gonna eat the pizza while fucking doing the. We'll just eat the pizza later.
Yeah, see, and that's gonna suck. Because if you're used to things, muscle memory. That's why I'm.
Look, that's also. Also, I wanted to point out this is AI. People are acting like. Shit. The context is that people are reacting to this as if we've been cheating for the entire time of playing Stalcraft. This glow cheat was only used for fuck, dude. I keep on saying cheating because everyone else is saying cheating. It's not a cheat. It's oh wow. People are gonna cut the video and be like, oh look, you're admitted to cheating. But if you watch the entire video, you'll get the context. It's not a cheat, it's a file modification. File modification in other games have been deemed as exploits. It shouldn't change just because it's Stalcraft and just because you guys want it to be cheating, it's not cheating. This was done on AI and it was only done for 2 hours. You're not able to. Oh, alright, that's the ban.
We got blocked. I mean,
and get it.
Wow.
These are some of the players that it was used against.
Most blatant form of cheating I've ever.
And there's yeah, that's Tendy's trying to paint it.
What do you mean,
in a funny narrative?
This has to be the most blatant form of cheating I've ever
mocking
seen in
narrative.
any game. Before I begin this video, please don't harass anyone mentioned in this video. I do not condone any form of online harassment, as this is not what this channel is about. This video is to address an underlying problem within Stalcraft and the Expo team, and to bring this information to a wider audience, so hopefully the game will be better and fairer to all who play.
Tendy does say this. He does say that he's not trying to bring hate to anybody, and hopefully that is the truth. Hopefully that is the truth. But there have been many instances in the past of other people saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, don't hate this person," and then they'll put a bunch of evidence to make you hate them, or they'll put a bunch of like subliminal messages to make you hate them. Because it also seems like Tendy is going against it and saying, what is it? Somewhere Tendy said something about it. Anyway, hopefully they're not trying to lie to your face. If anyone in the community is lying to your face about something like this, that's pathetic. Because you like, we're an open book. We'll tell you everything. We'll show you everything. We'll show you all the DMs. We'll give you every single thing that you guys need to know. But we'll never go. We'll never fucking like. We'll never ever say something like, "Oh, this person, you know, is a very stand-up person," and like completely lie about it, and then like try to get people to hate on them. It's really hard to explain, but probably whatever. We'll never lie to you guys. We'll never lie. At least we'll always be transparent. And I don't know if these guys would ever be transparent. It just seems
Lilia
like.
the Succubus is a Twitch streamer who began streaming Stalcraft on the.
Although one thing to point out, thankfully, Tendy, the 3 video makers have all been very nice, where they use the proper pronouns, whereas a lot other people are seemingly other people in like the chats are just trying to be mean, but don't really have an issue with that.
On January the 12th, Lilia streamed herself installing glow cheats, as well as letting her community.
Installing glow cheats is false. Again, we'll point this out. It's a file modification. If you think file modification is cheating, we will address that in the. Okay, just realize now that with how often we're pausing and explaining stuff, this might already just be the video. This might just be the video that we're trying to make, which means we would have to start over, or maybe not start over, just continue from here on out. Because don't really want to everything's going to be all over the place, and kind of want some kind of structure. But if we can't get a kind of structure going down, then all right. Anyway, we're just going to finish this one first, upload it, and then we're going to work on the second one.
Know where and how to install the cheat herself via her chat commands.
Yeah, you're not really installing any cheats. You're downloading a file to overwrite. We'll go over this in the second video. You're downloading a file for the game. That's in the game.
Cheating for 5 hours until she received not a permanent ban, but a 3-day character ban. Which brings up
Permanent. It was a permanent ban. Connection lost, server access blocked. If it was a 3-day, it would say server access blocked until. So Tendi did lie. Tendi did lie to you guys about it being a 3-day ban.
the question. With someone cheating so carelessly and obviously,
Although, you know,
why does
that's
she
kind of
not
that's kind of that might be unfair to Tendi. Maybe he thought it was a 3-day ban from something else. Maybe it wasn't a lie, but he was either misinformed here or he misspoke. It was not a 3-day ban. If it was a 3-day ban, I would say server access blocked until. Which currently on our third character, it is 7-day ban, which is 6 days ban or 5 days ban left. And if you check it, or we can check it later, but it'll say until. We'll address that in the second video.
receive a permanent ban?
If the devs really care, then that's on them. But it really doesn't feel like they really moderate any of this shit. And if people are mad that they're dying to other people getting an advantage, then that advantage should be available for everyone.
She makes multiple arguments behind her reason.
Yeah, so I think this is like this is the first time I'm watching this video, and it seems like he's going to say that we're condoning cheating. It's not cheating that's being condoned, it's the availability of easily accessible edits in a file. And it's not because like people are going to go, oh, you're editing file, that's cheating. Then that would imply cheating is allowed in CS:GO and Apex Legends and Fortnite, all those games where you can edit the config files.
Reasoning of using these cheats.
These aren't cheats. So that's one thing that's going to be really annoying. It kind of makes your blood boil if you're the one being accused of this. It's not cheating. They're going to keep saying it's cheating to make it look bad. It's a buzzword. Cheating is a buzzword. It's not cheating. And again, if you want to believe it's cheating, that's fine. No one has to convince you otherwise. It's your opinion. But on paper and technically, like if we're going to use technical terms, it's not cheating. Cheating would involve a third-party program.
Especially while live on stream.
And if it's not a third-party program, it involves breaking the rules of a set environment. And just realize the rules would be against Expo rules, like TOS, and yet other games. We'll have to look at that for the second video. We'll look at that because Expo's rules 4.1 do state that they prohibit the use of this, whereas other games might not have a statement like that in their TOS.
At one point, she says that the correct way to handle cheaters is to simply join them.
No, yeah, okay, can see why people are joining the chat and saying, if you can't beat them, join them. Because they're probably coming directly from this video, have never said, if you can't beat a cheater, you should cheat too. The entire point was that if the file modification removes fog, you know, there was 2 files in question, removing fog and applying glow to skins. Those are the 2 files that were being used. If something as simple as removing fog is just available to everybody, then technically everyone should be using it. They would get more FPS. They would see what other people they would see what the people that are using it would see, and the playing field would be leveled. But if someone's using cheats like aimbot, like someone downloaded aimbot, like bought aimbot themselves, or wall hacks, or anything like that, you don't go out and support the cheat developer by buying their cheats. If something as public as like no fog is up there, everyone should have it. But if you had to pay for it, that's immoral. You shouldn't ever have to pay anyone for something as simple as going, oh, you just remove the fog in the game files. If you were on Covenant, right, and you knew you had this advantage, the correct decision isn't to go, oh, you know, let me tell people to stop using it. It should literally just be, hey guys, we got players using this, here's how to do it, you know? Yeah, and people are probably, people don't understand that statement. We're gonna replay that part really quick and try to explain it better. To go, oh, you knew you had this advantage?
Join them.
If you were on Covenant, right? If you were on Covenant and your teammates, other Covenant players were using this advantage, because there were Covenant players suspected of using this, and there are a lot of Covenant players saying, yeah, we know this person uses it, we know that person uses it. That's the situation we were trying to paint. If for some reason it wasn't clear, or maybe Tendi cut off that part and try to pull it out of context. If you are a Covenant player, or it doesn't matter what faction you're in, if you're a player and you had a teammate that was using no fog, would you go, ah, shit, no one should know about no fog? No, ideally, you would try to figure out how they did it, set it into the devs, and if the devs don't do anything about it, at least let everyone be able to use no fog. You knew you had this advantage. The correct decision isn't to go, oh, let me tell people to stop using it. Yeah, you can't also just go like, hey man, you're using no fog, don't use that. You're relying on their moral instincts to make the decision. You're like, please don't use no fog, it's bad. Well, then what about the people that still use it because they don't care? It should literally just be, hey guys. And that's not like cheating, that's just something in the files. It was literally in the files like the first 3 days of the game release. We got players using this, here's how to do it, That's the correct decision. The correct decision is to just something as innocent as no fog, removing all fog and getting more FPS and having better visibility because of it. Something as simple as, oh yeah, this file just needed to be changed. And in the second video, we'll go over other examples of content creators, even bigger content creators, like consistent 2,000 viewers on Twitch content creators, going over file modifications and how to do it and doing it on stream. At least in most other games, it's been like that too.
She in fact not only joins them, but gives detailed instructions and links on how to install them.
Yes, because keeping this secret would be even more of a shit show. Keeping no fog and glow secret and being like, oh yeah, you can keep the secret and let people use it with or only certain people use it, like only your teammates use it, or even you can stream not using it, and then whenever you get off stream, use it. Like, imagine being like that. That would be the second. That would be the other option. What do you think was better in this situation? Tendi, realistically, what do you think was better? Acquiring these file modifications and using them off stream, or using them on stream and saying, hey, this is how you do it?
Her reasoning behind using and spreading these cheats in the first place was everyone else is doing it, so I will too.
I will too. No, it's everyone else. It's certain people are doing it. Everyone should be able to do it too. Because Killed uses it, Saren uses it, all of them use it. This was baseless accusations. We name dropped people like Killed, Saren. This is all hearsay from other people. So this was a mistake. But other people have said they know, they know for a fact that some of their teammates are cheating on Covenant.
So without any evidence or proof at her side, just namelessly says that other people are doing it, so her only option is to advertise the cheat by live streaming it and sharing to others how to also install the cheat.
And again, it's not cheating, and it's not cheats that we are installing, it's a file modification. And we'll go over more explanation I already prepared some pages over the differences between exploiting and cheating, and this has been discussed many times over. And there are a lot of developers that know the difference between an exploit and a cheat. An exploit this would be an exploit, not a cheat. And besides, people are like, oh, but you can't be spreading around that. Okay.
It's very rare we see such blatant form of cheating with a live stream and a command that will instruct you step by step on how to install.
Right. Very rare will we have people using advantages and then spreading those advantages. It's not like a good guy thing, but it's very rare where you have people having an advantage and going, hey, everybody, you guys can all have this advantage as well. And it's not cheating, it's literally just, hey, it's game file editing.
Another point she makes is that deals between cross factions is allowed.
And they're like, these guys, they're riding on the fame of the whole debacle, the cheating debacle, the Stalcraft shit. They're probably going to take our reaction video and try to like dispute it. If they do, that's fine. This is literally just the only reaction video we're going to make on this. We're not going to react to their fucking second reaction to this.
And she also considers it a form of cheating.
What can you do about it? Can you say, hey, devs, ban this person? No, you can't, because the devs don't care. The devs don't care if people team up even. If people are teaming up across faction, the devs, and say, that's not our problem. That's just part of the game.
I don't really understand how she thinks that two factions coming to an understanding or teaming up is the same as aimbotting, wall hacks.
We don't aimbot.
or what she's doing, which is
We don't have wall hacks, and this is glow.
glow hacks.
Right.
It's mind-boggling how she will seemingly state random facts to justify the worst opinion.
Are you using those channel things? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean,
Don't use those. bad.
everyone's got it now. Besides, we're giving it out to everybody.
What?
Damn, Oprah's giving people free cards.
Give people, that's bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, would rather not have only Covenant players be using it.
If they want to cheat, then they can cheat. I'm not gonna stoop to that level.
And if you
I
wanna,
think it's a good idea to do that.
yeah, if you
Eventually
wanna,
it's
did.
gonna get-
Just means they won't be in the forest. So
they won't be in the what?
the forest, the red forest. Enter Lamas.
I would say don't do it. It's just I don't think it's worth it for the shit that people get.
And also, don't like the stance that if someone says if they're gonna cheat, let them cheat. Like what? So you're just gonna not. That's you're basically letting it happen. It's just
Give you
it's just
as
sad.
well.
I mean,
If
that's,
everyone
that's-
starts seeing that people are cheating, they'll just want to start cheating too.
wait, what?
Peer pressure.
And
Although I completely disagree with her reasoning for teaching people how to cheat and live streaming herself cheating, I do agree on the fact that Expo, despite their anti-cheat development team and stance against things like Reshade and Intel GPA, have done very little about this cheat. The game files are not encrypted, and this isn't a new cheat by any means. Apparently, according to Lilia, the Russian community has known about this cheat for quite some time, and Expo hasn't done much to stop
yeah, the Russians have known about file modification, not cheating. This is file modifications, completely different story. Cheating itself, like, will actually get flagged under anti-cheats. This is literally just file modification, and they can easily prevent this by validating the files. We already know that for now, because people are finally getting banned for the file modification.
it. And with such a mediocre ban, not even a full ban, but a 3-day character ban, just seems
3-day character again. He says this, so obviously he's trying to paint this in his in support of his video, so that he seems like the good guy, and he paints us as a bad guy. Again, there was zero proof that this was a 3-day ban.
so lousy.
I mean, it doesn't really matter now that we have the freaking chams. Basically, we have body highlight, right? Everyone's the same color now. It's the no. The thing that it's not that. It's that the point is that people are running all of those. People are literally running it on Covenant, and they're just trying to keep that advantage to themselves, which is sad.
Yeah, but they're not streaming it
Mhm.
on. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
fine. That's fine, but personally don't mind being the one that spreads out the file.
Making people glow, it's a little too far, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna be the one that spreads out.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
fine.
Yeah, but they're not.
They're just, no, the thing that it's not that. It's that the point is that people are running all of those. People are literally running it on Covenant, and they're just trying to keep that advantage to themselves, which is sad.
Yeah, but they're not streaming.
They're not streaming it though. So is like what does he mean by they're not streaming it though? Like, is it okay to do it when you're not streaming? That's
Mhm.
that's
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 the
fine.
thing.
That's fine. But personally don't mind.
Oh, it's a little too far, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna be surprised when it starts being the norm though.
This isn't a simple accident like using Reshade for better graphical fidelity or anything. This is a full-on cheat.
That's-
Yet the
again,
ban
it's not
is
a
so
cheat.
little, and only
The ban is so little because he made up the ban amount. He made up the ban duration because he again. This is really it's blood boiling. It's saddening that he would just go. I'm gonna make up some information just so it looks better for me. Like that's pathetic.
a slap on the wrist that it makes me wonder why. Why are the game files not encrypted and can be accessed by anyone? While I agree with Lilia on the fact that Expo does very little to combat cheaters by not giving out a harsher ban and doing very little to prevent modifications of game files, I disagree with her method of addressing the situation.
But yeah, honestly glad that someone was kind enough to give us like the files and the instructions, because now we can just be like, hey, everybody, do this. If the devs won't fix it, then let's just make it a norm. Let's make it, what's it called, common knowledge that this is the way people are playing. Because for 2 months that the game has been out, the devs haven't done anything. It's not even like a expose, you know, like, oh my god, look, this person's doing it. It's literally just, hey, everyone, this should be the norm. Just doing this should be the norm. And if it's not the norm, they should crack down on it. If you want to fucking have bright ass fucking green characters, fuck it.
I mean, like, you'll be unbanned within a couple days, but just make sure the next time you pop on, just make sure
Maybe
the files are
she'll-
clean. Clean everything.
I mean,
Don't do that
got
shit.
it.
The solution to stop people from cheating isn't to teach others how to cheat and to stream yourself cheating so it will be the norm. It's to address the fact, reaching out to developers, and bring this attention to the Expo team.
That's just that just hurts. That hurts to listen to, because if you constantly go to Expo and go, hey, this is a problem. If in any situation where you go to someone that's higher up and say, hey, this is a problem, and they say that's not really a problem, or they say, well, we're working on it, but it's clear that they're not working on it or not doing anything, what other options do you have? Like you guys try to bring, like, you yourself, you're watching the video right now, try to sit there and think, okay, I found out how to do no fog, I found out how to do glow, I went to the developers, I messaged them, I sent in the report, hey, people are doing this. Can you verify the files? Can you validate the files? There's a Reddit thread on this, and people are just now learning about it, and now people are trying to figure out how to do it. You know, people are buying these files when they're available on a public Russian forum. Like they want these because of the Reddit thread. Fuck, not making any sense here. Fuck. The existence of this was brought to the attention of the public, and people are going to want to know how to do it, and the solution for you guys is to validate the files. Why haven't the files been locked or validated or encrypted or marked as read-only, etc., etc.?
Teaching players to cheat doesn't solve the issue. It
Yeah.
adds.
And reporting it to the devs didn't solve the issue either, which is just, if you are watching the video to this point, just try to think, like, what else could you possibly have done, and then put it in the comments. Go ahead and put it in the comments, because yes, this was in hindsight, this was not the best way to go about it. There are different ways to go about exposing this kind of problem here. But relying on the devs to do something just did not work.
To the fire.
If people are going to use it and not stream, then that's fine. That's on them.
I don't think it's a good idea. I think that's
Yeah.
a slippery slope to lead to a really toxic community. Don't do that.
I mean, the community is kind of cringe.
Just don't do that, so we don't lead into a super toxic thing where people are cheating a bunch. Because sure, people have the file.
It's nice that the people that we were in the Discord with, I think it was Sia. I think we were talking to Sia here. He was optimistic enough to think that people didn't know about this, and if we hadn't released it, we wouldn't have had this issue at all. And yet, we were told that after this became common knowledge, and this was this whole debacle thing started, this whole fiasco blew up, people that were already like an endgame were getting banned. Were getting their 7-day bans because, one, they weren't streaming it, so they had no evidence against them. 2, Expo had already started the validation process on the file, so that people who were already running this previously were now getting banned for it. And 3, they were getting 7-day bans because of the automated system, and rather it being a manual ban. Because if it's a manual ban, they can just make it permanent, and it would have been permanent.
But I think it's better that fewer people know about it, or even get their hands on the files so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Like,
We'll address that in the second video. That's not just a reaction to the video here. These files were already on a public Russian forum.
or the files.
Like let that information sit in your head for a second.
Are cheating a bunch, because sure, people have the
just-
files, but I think it's better that fewer people know about it.
I think it's better fewer people know about it. The guy already made a Reddit thread, and it blew up. The Reddit thread in question was the one where it's like, wonder why people are killing you so easily? This is what they see. And he showed the no fog and he showed the champs, which is the glow.
Or even get their hands on the files so easily.
yeah.
It's on a Russian public forum. So anyone that's Russian that could, access Russian Google or search through Russian internet would be able to find it really easily. People that didn't understand Russian are get kept because of language barrier.
You know,
Like, just because the
Like, just
other
don't do
people
it.
are.
just
Sorry.
don't do it, and then it's fine.
Because other people are, changing their files and using these doesn't necessarily mean that you copy them.
I mean, I
I
purposely
mean,
have
look,
a very
if-
glowy
if-
skin,
if people
but
If we were copying them, we would have used this off stream. We would have used the advantage off stream, not just stream it and go, "Hey guys, look, here's a problem."
I think it's
If
good
people
for
are
people
if people just want to
Yeah.
be like, "Oh my god, you can't do that shit. There's no one that does that, but they're not streaming," then so be it. But if people are gonna pick it up and start doing it and not stream, then
you generally just shouldn't do stuff like that, because it's
from
kind
a
of
moral standpoint, that's fine.
against fair play. That's all.
Like,
At the same time, if Lilia hadn't done what she did, then I, as other people, would not have known about this. The game suffers from a massive security flaw that is widely known in the underground community, and it needs to be addressed to the masses to make some sort of change. I'm hoping with this situation happening, and through this video, the Expo team takes a harsher stance against cheating and takes some more effective measures to combat it. I understand with any free-to-play game that cheating is typically the biggest problem it can have. The fact that it seems like so little is done to combat it, though, is a real shame. Truly, I did not want to have to make this video, but at the same time, I don't want this instance to be swept under the rug or forgotten about, because there will be people out there who see this and think that it's so easy to do, and as long as I don't stream myself, I'll get away with it. Which brings a massively unfair advantage to people like me who stream and produce content, and more importantly, normal players who just want to enjoy what has been the best stalker-like MMO FPS to hit the market.
Yeah.
This is
We played this game for 200 something hours without ever using any mod. Played with the glow played with the glow files, the glow edited skin file for 2 hours. He said 5, so it could have been 5. I honestly think it was only for 2 hours, and that character got banned permanently. And that all it took was that. All it took was pushing it out there and getting. Again, we didn't do it for an advantage. If people were like, "Oh, you did it for an advantage," then we would have never gotten to late game, end game, had a consistently high KD, shit on people in session battles constantly, without ever using it. Like literally only used it for 2 hours just to fucking show it existed. There was no need to ever use it for an advantage.
been Tendy Enjoyer, and I'll see you in the zone.
Like, dude, this guy's cheating. And this other guy, he's just ratting in a corner. Well, it is dystopia Chernobyl. That is very well put together video. A little annoyed that he did try to use buzzwords to paint, to have a better stance. And at one of the YouTube comments, he does state. Oh, it should be this one actually. It should be this one. He might have actually.
She's
Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, it wasn't this one. It was okay. It was this one where it was explaining to somebody else that
There are cheaters in this game.
Okay. Shit. I need to find it. Mm, Um. But yeah, Tandy replied and talked to somebody. Uh. Sorry, just fucking ADHD brain just all over the place right now. Tandy was explaining to somebody that he never said 3-day ban. He never claimed that it was just a 3-day ban, but in his video, he blatantly states that several. He states several times that it was a 3-day ban. It wasn't. It was never a 3-day ban. No one had ever claimed it was a 3-day ban except for him and the Reddit thread that was created. That's Izzy. Izzy's a snake. He comes into the chat trying to be all nice and stuff. Again, that's one of the things you guys have to watch out for. Watch out for people that in this community that are snakes that will pretend to be nice just so they can get you to say something or do what they want, and then they will just immediately backstab you. People like Dirty Izzy, Tendy might be like this kind of person because he's just gonna say what he wants to say in order to look better versus like giving you the truth. Always try to be friends or hang around with people that will be transparent, explain what is actually happening rather than try to just straight up lie. Because if you're hanging out with people that are lying to you, then you're just never going to get the truth.
There are
Alright,
cheaters.
Second video. This is from Vinny, and I think he made it after the YouTube was taken down due to a copyright strike. Again, we've messaged Tendy about not copyright striking his video. Again, they would never show you their DMs. We actually had a group chat with Dr. Nevermore and Tendy, and they've since deleted it because they want to remove evidence. But Vinny, I already watched this video a little bit. Vinny said,
in
right
this game, and they don't want you to know that. How do I know? Because the evidence is already being removed.
if he thinks evidence is being removed, then he should also be accusing Tendy of removing evidence because him and Dr. Nevermore are deleting messages from the group chat.
Let's get started.
Again, there's really no need to point fingers and make anyone the bad guy. The end result was that the cheats got addressed and got patched. I said it again. It's not cheats. The end result is that they made their files moderated, verified, validated, and you get flagged whenever you change the files.
I was coming home from class, and I happened to check the Stalcraft subreddit just to see if anything interesting had happened, and this video popped into my feed. If you notice, the video is already deleted, but I was lucky enough to see it before it was deleted, and this is what it was about. The creator of the video is a YouTuber named Tendy's Enjoyer and also makes Stalcraft content. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He seems like a very cool dude. He was exposing another Stalcraft streamer for openly cheating on their stream. The crazy thing is that streamer then copyright claimed the video and got it taken down. Yeah,
that was done because one, we never watched the video. Two, people in chat were saying that the video was slander, like they were just making up stuff. Having never watched the video and being like just being caught up in getting caught up in that environment, it led to the copyright strike. Was messaged by Dr. Nevermore here again. Dr. Nevermore here talked about, did you DMCA Tendy? And said, yeah, we DMCA Tendy. And he was like, I'm playing middleman, yada yada yada. It's not that video is covered by fair use. It was a bad idea to DMCA claim it. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Then that's all right then. Yeah, and so we will remove the strike. It wasn't Vova. Yeah, again, he says something about Vova. I don't remember who that is. No. So he created the group chat here, and we talked about it there. But
Funny thing is, this streamer claimed to be cheating to spread awareness about the cheats, and claims there is nothing wrong with what they are doing.
and again, he's going to use the buzzword cheating. It's not cheating. It's an exploit.
Funny how when they're exposing a YouTube video that gets almost 1,000 views in a couple hours, they don't seem very happy with that awareness. Because I do not want my video taken down, I unfortunately cannot show any screenshots or video gameplay of the cheater in question. I also cannot show their name in this video, but what I can say is that they are a relatively popular streamer of this game, and if you go on the Twitch category for Stalcraft, you will see them. If you see a name that rhymes with Lilia the Schmuccubus, that's them. So how is this schmuck cheating? Editing the files of the game, they are essentially doing what is known as a glow hack. I can't show you their footage, but I can show you a poor example using my editing skills. So imagine you're doing some PvPing, but instead of your enemy looking like this, they look like this. And this is what you would see if there was someone hiding from you in the dark valley trying to ambush you. These glowers are ruining the game for other players, and I really hope Expo takes the necessary actions against these players and ban them. And I also hope Tendies manages to appeal the video. In the meantime, he posted a re-upload on Odyssey, and I'll post that in the description later. I don't usually make videos like this, but I don't really like when stuff like this happens, and wanted to spread awareness of what's going on in the community. I'm working on my next Stalcraft video, and I just wanted to say thanks for the support on my last
Short and
Stalcraft
sweet.
video. It
That was
did
good.
very well, and exceeded my expectations. I'll see you in the next.
That was good. Yeah. Again, we're not there. No one's at any risk of copyright strikes anymore, because I have already discovered or learned about that it. Learned from Dr. Nevermore that it's just not a good idea to go into it, because he said legal fees, etc., etc., etc. You can consult attorney. Basically, if this goes to court, if it goes past just an internet beef drama / shit, whatever, it's going to be even. Sorry, it's going to be even worse in the end run, because it's just not worth it. We'll also have the email of the appeal. Not sure if that's allowed to be shown. We'll probably show it in a second video. And also might just show it uncensored, because again, not very good at video editing. If Tendy has something against it, he can either message the chat, because right now remember, this is a live stream. Tendy can message in the chat and be like, hey, don't show that. Or if anything, he can just DM on Discord. We will look at this Discord from time to time. Or maybe he can on that video when that happens, he can be like, "Hey, don't show that." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." But again, hang out with people that are willing to show you literally everything, because we're an open book. Literally don't give a fucking shit about fucking showing you guys DMs. Fucking DMs leaked. Yeah, no, there's no leak. It's literally a fucking flood storm in here. Flood. Anyway, third video. And we're going to end this video / stream and upload it.
Been banned on Twitch. This channel. She's been banned on Twitch. This channel is currently unavailable due to a violation of Twitch community guidelines all times. And then just starts streaming on YouTube.
All right.
Is she actually still cheating as well?
So that's another thing that Tandy asked too. Like, before the Twitch was banned, there was no nofog file being used, and there was no glow file being used. Like, again, it's not like a cheat was installed. It's the files were edited.
So I'm not sure what this is or why this is being streamed.
Yeah.
So
one thing that that's worth pointing out is he doesn't understand why we show something like this. Like this is the timeline of the Stalcraft fiasco. Basically, like having to put things in a timeline, right? Having to put things in chronological order so people can understand how things have happened. He doesn't understand why this is being shown, because he would never show his desktop screen. A lot of the people online and in this whole, well, just in online in general, they're scared of showing you any private information. They don't want you to know who they are in real life. They won't show you anything that could be used against them or anything, or just any like kind of. They wouldn't show you their Discord. They would not do this. They would not do this. They wouldn't show you their Discord servers. They wouldn't show you their Discord DMs with people. You know, they wouldn't do any of this shit because they've got stuff to hide. We've got nothing to hide.
Let's do another quick overview. She streams cheating on Twitch, right? She then gets banned on Twitch. I like how it's like here, Stalcraft community mass reports. You were cheating in.
And it would have never resulted in a ban. It would, okay. It never, if Stalcraft community never mass reported the channel, it never would have resulted in a ban because Twitch doesn't ban. Twitch does not ban streamers for using file exploits, in-game exploits, bugs, etc.
In a video game which is a direct violation of the terms of service of Twitch. You were not like where are you the victim in this? I don't know what this is for.
Yeah.
But you're not the victim. The fact that you've even managed to get onto YouTube and start streaming again pisses me off beyond belief. I am so sorry, but it's so aggravating to see this thing. You are not a victim, okay? Yes, there may be exploits in a game, right? But who are you to show them exploits? Who are you to distribute them exploits and hacks and mods? Like, and then think that you can do all of this without repercussions.
Yeah.
This person should not be given a platform.
We knew there's going to be repercussions. That's why the two first characters getting banned were supposed to be the price to pay. But I don't know. This guy's mad at something else. So
I'm sorry. You should not get a platform. You have blatantly done it, and this proves that. Oh no, it's I did nothing wrong. It's the Stalcraft community being toxic. So it's not toxic to cheat.
Nope.
The entitlement actually pisses me off. So I actually want to read this. Game is launched on Steam after 8 years. Okay, we get it. Russian methods of exploiting work on Steam. Okay, that's a problem. No fucking glow charms are kept a secret within the community, and only a few people know about its existence or usage. No one is banned for it.
He acts like that's like a. He acts like. What are you trying to do? You're trying to like. Does he not realize that's what's happening? That's literally what is happening. The fact that these files carried over from the Russian client, and are available on a Russian forum, are still not. Like, why is it not being moderated?
Right. Why not make a support ticket or a video on the...
Why not make a support ticket or a video? Bro, do you know how stupid that is? Do you know how stupid you sound as if that wasn't done already? It's so infuriating. It's so aggravating. It's like, oh god. I mean, this happens on the internet a lot, right? Someone will be like, hey, look, my fucking phone charger is stuck on my phone. And people will be like, have you tried tweezers? And it's like, are you fucking stupid? The first thing I tried was tweezers.
The fact that it's worked. If you have found a way, that would have been much better than streaming it and telling everyone to download it. You could have simply found this bit of knowledge and made an entire video about it, sent it to the devs, uploaded on YouTube.
Okay, again, making a video, not our strong suit. Not very good at putting together a fucking script and organizing video clips and stuff like that. Also, Sony Vegas crashes a fuck ton, so it's really annoying to deal with. Like, I really hate fucking dealing with Sony Vegas, and have been recommended DaVinci Resolve. Haven't put in the time to learn it. This is also why we're fucking streaming our reaction and then going to make it a video rather than make a video on our reaction, because it's going to be harder and we're probably never going to get to it, and probably never going to do it. That's why it's easier to stream video content and then just upload it as a video. So again, sorry we didn't make a fucking video on it, but we would have never made a video on it because we can't. I don't know what to tell you, man. We'll write out an entire script. Let's see if we even have it anymore. We have here's a video that we have put together with the intention of uploading it to YouTube.
Hi. To preface this, these hands are 16 by 9 centimeters.
We have the video footage that we need for this entire part. We have the voice recording.
That is why this series is going to be called Small Hands Gaming.
Or whatever, small hand something. It was going to be a review on this mouse. Along with gameplay footage. Phone footage, you know, to like show off the mouse, etc, etc. Guess what? Do you want to know when the last time this fucking file was accessed? Hopefully it shows you or something. Desktop. Be under S. 8/30/2022. Does that, wait, 8 isn't October. 8 is Octa, but October is 10. So 2 months before October, 8/30/2022 was the last time we changed that file. Meaning that was the last time we ever edited that file. It's been how many fucking months? Like 5 months now? It's been 5 months. We haven't finished the video. This is why we didn't make a fucking video on it. Because we would never would have made a fucking video on it. It would have just been this, it would have been this underground thing that people are doing. Like people are like, why don't you just make a video on it? Have you tried to make a fucking video on it? Yeah, okay, he's made a video on it, but again, he's just talking to his Discord e-kitten or something, who knows.
Make people aware that these exploits are a thing without abusing them yourself.
Alright, yeah, so what can we do better next time? Uploading it to Reddit would get the post taken down because the Reddit TOS of that subreddit would not condone spreading or distributing exploits, bugs, cheats. So can't do that. Can't make a Twitter post about it because it's not like anyone would see it. Because someone else said, who the fuck uses Twitter? He doesn't want us using our streaming platform. Okay. Submit a support ticket. I already did that. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Make a long text file, put in a paste bin, and say, hey guys, look, a script. Look, it's a fucking video script that we put together that we were going to read out, but we're not going to read it, and we're not going to make a video on it because ADHD go burr. Don't know what you want, dude. Fucking, we did it. It might not have been the best way to do it, but we did it the only way we could have done it because in the moment it seemed like it would just be easier to make a statement with it on stream. It sucks that the Twitch is banned for that. So like, yeah, in hindsight, there probably would have been better ways to do it. But making a video on it, it's really fucking hard. Like even fucking Tandy's video, dude. Tandy's fucking video, this kind of shit, this probably took him like 3 hours to put together, okay? It's hard work. Making video is hard work. This video itself, fucking, like, look at this. Like, it's 2 minutes. People are like, oh, 2-minute video. Not that hard to make. Dude, he had to fucking record footage. He had to edit over it. He had to pause. Like, do you know how much work it takes to pause the frame in a video?
My editing skills. So imagine
My editing skills. Bro,
hack. I can't show you their footage, but I can show you a poor example using my editing skills.
I can show you a poor example using my editing skills. If this is poor, everyone else is flat fucking broke. Because this shit right here is so much... There's no credit where it's due. Right here. Gameplay footage, pause on frame, color over to show his point. Ready?
So imagine you're
Gameplay
doing some
footage.
PvPing, but instead of your enemy looking like this, they look like this.
Go back. Pause on frame.
Imagine you're doing some PvPing, but instead of your enemy looking like this, they look
Pause on frame.
like this.
Color over it.
And this is what you would see if there was
Take another footage. Pause on
someone
frame.
hiding from you
Color
in the
over
dark
it.
valley trying to ambush you. These glowers are ruining the game for.
And then the pop-up glowers with quotation. Like, holy fucking shit, dude. If you think that's easy, here's an example of us doing it in fucking Vegas. Fuck. Do we have an example? We might not have an example. We can do YouTube poops. Those are like fucking funny YouTube videos. Anyway, we'll show you that one actually. We can do YouTube poops. But the act of taking the footage... shit, the file's gone. Anyway.
I don't like my wife. I avoid my relationship.
This kind of shit, easy. It's literally just cutting, putting something in, insert. It's literally just cut, put. Just moving things around. His shit requires him to take the photo, go into Paint, open up Paint, color over it, you know, post it, color over it. They're adding the quotations part in Sony Vegas. It takes you, at least in Sony Vegas, I don't know what editing software he's using, but you would have to like there would have to be a video track. You have to insert text media. You do glowers. It was also italicized, right? That, and then he would also have to right click, track motion, move it, right? And then he would also have to go into, well, he would do it this way, right? He would probably just like cut it so that he can place it so that it pops up when it needs to. Boom. And then it goes away. Do you see how long it took to fucking just do text? Like, holy fucking shit. Just make a video on it. Dude, it takes so fucking long to make a fucking video. It looks like a penis. Anyway, back to this. Back to this guy, dude. This guy.
Yeah.
You were like, it is ridiculous that she believes that she's done nothing wrong.
Yeah, no one's saying no one has done anything. Like, it's ridiculous that you believe someone has developed a belief. That's convoluted. It's ridiculous that he thinks we're saying we're doing nothing wrong when it's clear that the characters got banned and we're okay with it. Like, what? People came into the chat and were like, do you think you did nothing wrong? I was like, no, there's a reason the 2 characters are banned, because that was wrong.
Should she permanently be banned on Twitch? Yes, I'm sorry, because they have strict terms of service on cheating.
They have strict terms of service on cheating. We're gonna go over this in the second video. Why was there a second file? Oh, it's because it's full screened. Oh, whoops. OBS there. This guy, his claim would mean Mendo should be permanently banned from Twitch. Mendo Kusa with 200,000 subscribers and Mendo. Oh, he's just Mendo now. He's live. Mendo should be permanently banned, according to that guy. He has 145 viewers, 671,000 followers. Not that numbers mean anything, but he's a big name. And pro and streamer for Team Liquid. Wow, Team Liquid should boot him because he's technically a cheater, according to this random Australian dude or British dude or something.
Should she be deplatformed? Probably not.
Probably British.
Okay, you made a mistake. But this
Learn
is
from
this
it.
like this learn from your mistake. It's not toxic Stalcraft community that has caused this.
He's offended that he's probably just offended that we called the the community toxic. But that's what it is. Like, you watching the video might not be part of that toxic community, but the people that are so blinded by hate, that are the issue with the community. The people that are just blinded by hate and don't accept any kind of fact other than what they want to hear, such as, oh, you only got banned for 3 days. Oh, yada 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 yada. Also, what the fuck? Oh, Mendo.
The entitlement of this notepad is ridiculous. Streams with no fog and charms on my birthday. It was on the 4th.
Wow, great. Wow, he actually revealed his birthday. Crazy. He doesn't show the. We actually have a VOD on. Like, we have nothing to hide. Okay, there's nothing to hide, which means that all the VODs are here. Oh, another thing about nothing to hide. The VODs on Twitch were always left up. So the VODs with the glows and stuff like that, that was always up for viewing. That's one of the points we put into the Twitch appeal. If we were trying to hide it, the VODs would not be up. Would have deleted the VOD. No one would have access to clips. No one would have access to the VODs. But the VODs were always up. What? So the Twitch is a permanent ban? Yes, it's a permanent ban that can be appealed. We've been permanently banned before on Apex Legends. Have appealed it and got the account banned. The reason the Apex Legends or the reason the Apex Legends content led to a permanent ban was because it was also mass reported by the South American community. Don't know where exactly for sure if it was Brazilian or Puerto Rican. Like, not really too sure, but there was a lot of Spanish hate in the chat before the permanent ban. And keep in mind, the Apex Legends account was never banned. It was just the Twitch account being permanently banned because of mass reporting. If they mass report you for harassment, you'll get banned for harassment. If they mass report you for sexism, you'll get banned for sexism. Anything that you get mass reported for, unless it's completely unbased off of anything, wow, it happens. It happens. Yeah, so we've gotten unbanned from Twitch for another. That ban was because the Apex Legends client was bugged. So if you ran stretch res 4:3 aspect ratio resolution stretch res, it would sometimes remove all the particles in the game, so that Gibraltar's shield didn't show up, Bangalore smoke didn't show up, Watson fence, you couldn't see the electricity going in between. If you don't play Apex Legends, sorry. If you do play Apex Legends, you'll understand. And everyone already knows Bangalore being able to see through smoke is huge exploit that's been in the game for a long time. The reason people were hating on us is because we were playing Bangalore with the exploit, and we couldn't fix it because we were playing on stretch res. Was talking to Hodzik, who is a professional Apex Legends coach for Team Pittsburgh Knights, or no, they're actually Team something else. It might be Team Liquid. And he said, I can't really tell you, like, have you tried to fix it? Like, yes. And he's like, well, I don't know. Maybe you should not play Apex. And it's like, that's very good advice from Hodzik, in hindsight. But that's just like, imagine saying, oh, my game's bugged. It causes this issue that looks like a cheat. Okay, then don't play the game. Do you see how stupid that would be? Because after we got banned, and 2 years afterwards, the bug was still in the game. So we're 2 years afterwards, I already had the Twitch back, and we still played Apex, or we got on Apex again after 2 years of a hiatus, and I said, yo, the bug's still here. So we just immediately logged off and said, not gonna touch Apex. Fuck it. And it was just, that shit show has long passed, but this shit show is new, more recent. Wow, don't you just love recent shit shows? But yeah. This guy's acting like we just typed this up for no reason. Someone in chat yesterday, here you go, in chat yesterday, asked, why is it not available? This one's available. It's just too long? I don't know. It's just not available for some reason. This was typed up because someone in the chat asked what happened, okay? Someone asked, and that's why we typed this up.
14th of January. No wonder we didn't see it. Exposing the existence.
Oh, he said we. So that woman might be his wife. Congratulations, or nice, or his girlfriend or something. Because birthday, and he says we, and it's a girl, so maybe they're
both
together.
Exploits to 50+ viewers. Expo permabans 2 characters on the account, one for both exploits, the second for using only NoFog. Expo starts handing out 7 days ban on the 15th of January to anyone else also using the modded files. Even if they weren't streaming or showing their gameplay, files are detected. Stalcraft community mass reports. Good. You should have been banned on Twitch. You should have read the terms of service and understood that this was a dumb idea.
No, because Twitch allows this shit, and if Twitch didn't allow this shit, then Mendo should be banned. This guy clearly has no idea. I don't really want to say he has no idea, but he might not play Apex, so he wouldn't know the Apex scene and how back when the pros found out you could use Project Timescale to speed up particles so that it would remove muzzle flash, and everyone was using it. Everyone was running it on stream. Everyone was just using it so they wouldn't have muzzle flash, so they could see what they were shooting at. Should all of them be banned from Twitch?
Let's not do this, because I'm gonna get banned. Someone is gonna see it that I'm
skip it. This guy's
self-righteous.
His voice is very degrading.
Right? Because she streamed it. That's why it's happening. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Tendy Enjoyer is the only reason that this got the attention it needed.
What?
His video is the only reason I knew that this was happening.
Oh god. Because you're not on Twitch. We had 50+ viewers on the day that we streamed with this because everyone was looking at the Twitch, taking one look at Twitch and going, oh my god, this is a problem. Copy paste the Twitch and the Stalcraft NA Discord. You can probably even go to the Stalcraft NA Discord and look at the history and see people fucking blowing it up because we immediately noticed there was something happening on Twitch because the viewers jumped from 12 to 24 to 40 to 50 to 60. I think it even at one point hit 80 or something like that. The fucking viewership jumped up. So just because you didn't know about it, because you were fucking celebrating your birthday, doesn't mean that everyone else didn't know about it. You're fucking, like, oh my god. This guy's really irritating.
Pretty much no one knew this was happening. Like, no one...
We might have to like, just end this guy's video early because this guy is just like, oh, because I didn't know about it. No one else knew about it. Oh, you're so fucking stupid.
No one knew all of this drama was happening until I saw Tendy enjoy his video.
Wow, great. You saw Tenny's video. Plenty of other people saw it happening in the NA Discord. Oh, wait, sorry. You don't have Discord? Oh, okay. This guy doesn't have Discord or Twitch. You know, imagine that. This is fucking pathetic.
Right? I didn't know it was happening. So this person could have streamed it, all of that, been banned, and I wouldn't have had a clue if I hadn't have seen that YouTube video.
No, because unless he doesn't have a Discord, let's see. Yeah, this guy doesn't have a Discord. It's not in his channel. Let's see. Oh god, he's making you like they're all just
So
writing the
YouTube-
coattails.
YouTube says I can't swear anymore. Tendy enjoys video and strikes it down and says she's going to press legal
Maybe next.
for cheating. It isn't slander.
This guy's just ranting. His accent's just unbearable. It's not gonna watch him. We're not gonna finish watching this guy. This guy's just irritating. He probably doesn't. Either he doesn't have Is PvP ruining Stalcraft? Yeah, if you're bad at the game, then yeah, it's going to United Kingdom. See, we knew it. He's British. There it is. Don't see anything about Discord or anything else. So maybe he doesn't have Discord or Twitch, and that's why he would say, I didn't know about this. Well, sucks to suck. Just because you don't have Discord or Twitch doesn't mean that everyone else doesn't have Discord and Twitch. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. So yeah, that's the end of the react. Hopefully that was informative, helpful, or if anything, hopefully it made your blood boil. If you don't, if you hate us, great. If you agree, great. If you got to this point in the video, feel free to put in comments like what you think could have been done better. Knowing all this, knowing all this context, right? It was already sent into the devs. The devs didn't do anything about it. Some of the either the devs or the support team even said, Stalcraft. Okay, it's not here. This is the original thread that brought to light all the issues with also it's actually funny, someone like Trisp, that YouTube creator, that British guy, is UK British? United Kingdom of Britain, right? Was London British? Paris is British. No, Paris is France. Okay, anyway. UK, London, UK, Britain. That guy probably has never seen this. Because maybe he doesn't have Reddit or Discord or Twitch. But anyone that would have either one of those would have noticed. Because the Stalcraft NA Discord knew about it, blew it up. Reddit knew about it, blew it up. And then Twitch. We're the example of Twitch. People saw it, blew it up. And look, people down here are even talking about you can buy the hack for €2. There are always going to be people like this wondering. And whenever there's a post like, hey, dude, people are cheating, there's always going to be people like, how? And you can even look it up. You can literally, hold on. We had it at one point. You can literally see that they're selling it for, how much is this? Like this one was, I don't even know. Chance for armor highlight. And then why would you pay some money for something that was released publicly? It's just thought it was, at the time, thought it was a better idea to have it being released publicly. That way the devs could see it and other people could also see that it's also an issue. If they wanted to use it, great. Go ahead and use it, get banned within a day or two. Like, that's not our problem. If we come out with a, hey, this is an exploit and you want to use it and you get banned, that's your own fucking problem. That's not anyone else's fault but your own. Just don't go out and buy it, okay? Just don't go out and buy the fucking thing from a Russian who's trying to monetize a free source. That's like, you know, fucking someone trying to sell you art that they stole from Google or something. Hashtag display. Yeah, so if you're in a, oh my god, sorry if this is like all over the place. Have really just needed to make a video, couldn't make the video because ADHD, so just decided to record a stream and upload that as a video. If you are in chat or in the if you're watching the video, go ahead and put why you think or what you think could have been done better. Like if this was to happen again, or if you could go back in time in this situation, in this situation, what would you have done instead? What would you have done instead of streaming it on Twitch to get everyone to see it and getting yourself, giving yourself a big target on your back? Maybe you're the kind of person to make a video. What if you, if you're the person that would never make a video, never ever make a video, never ever do like a commentary, maybe you don't like your voice, so you would never make a video with your voice. You would do like text to speech. That's completely fair. Just put in the comments. And then if you actually did watch to this point, like, sorry if it's been like, I don't even know how long this fucking video was, dude. Or this stream is probably like forever. But if you got to this point, oh god, it's an hour. There's no fucking way we took an hour to go over all this. If you got to this point, I don't know, put in chat like Baba Booey, just so we know that you fucking like watched all of it or at least got to the end. All right. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this stream and video. We're gonna upload the video. Should we cut it? Should we go back into the video and into the VOD and cut off? Yeah, that might work. Okay, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. We'll put it into Sony Vegas and cut off the parts that we don't need, and maybe take out the swears, because maybe the swears would be a problem. Who knows? Anyway. Yeah, let's end it there and just we'll edit the VOD.